give us. But what I'm saying right now is that what gave Cynthia the temerity, the knack, and the might to now come out and then give us all this 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, whatever. And I will give it to the lawyers, and I will think that she's been misguided, because every single television house she's gone to, there is no consistency. I.e., we used to think there is one nurse, but there is a possibility there are two nurses. There are two nurses, not one. Now, is it a slip of tongue? Is it when he got to the hospital, 20 seconds or 20 minutes later, he died? Or what we saw on the media, the hospital saying he arrived pied already. And we breeding fish. Is it catfish now? Where we don't know whether the catfish was still flipping or where the catfish was gone.
I can give you an answer to that question, sir.
Yes, thank you.
God bless you, sir. Good evening, everyone. Paparano Omo Yemi, Kotiake. I want to correct an impression, first of all, from Madam NK for life. Please, when you are analyzing, you don't say we have tried, we have gone to this, we have engaged, we have donated money. Please don't say we. We is a collective statement. I'm not part of it. I'm part of Justice for Mohbad. And I think there are some critical, or what do you say?
I take your point, sorry, because when I say, I'm trying to say the public, majority of the public.
Yeah. I'm part of the public, but we is not accepted by us, the public. You can say it's certain.
I understand. I get you. I hear you. So
okay, you can say certain
of the public have made contributions, donations, and all of that. Okay?
Yeah. We are. When you say we, it's not the public per se. It's part of them. Like maybe you belong to part of those people, but I don't belong to that part of the kind of people you are saying.
No. Please, I think that.
Wait, Paparano. I know what I'm saying. I want to bring up my point, please.
When you say we, it has to do with more than one people. As long as
then I said we.
She's referring to any more than one people. Okay,
that is what I'm saying, Paparano. When we say we,
you must not be part of the we. Speaking,
that's what I'm trying to correct. Please listen to me, sir. I'm bringing a point.
Speaking, presuming that, okay, we are just from a bad group. I'm
bringing a point. I'm bringing a point, please. When you say we, I'm not part of this.
How do you expect her to say it, please? How do you expect her to say it?
She's right. She's right. Please.
It's correct.
Do you want me to come down or do you want me to say something, please?
English language.
You have corrected me.
Just for
our corrected, and you are coming to correct me. Please, can I say something?
We are trying to get things right.
Okay.
We are trying to get things right.
Yeah. When she wants to say such a thing, she will say, part of us, part of the people, not we. When you say we, the public, it's not a general. It's a general statement. It's a general statement.
Done this part of us. No. We.
Yeah. Please.
We understand. We believe that when she says it, we know the people she's talking about.
Okay.
Yes.
I know the people she's talking about, but I'm not part of those people.
Fine.
Secondly,
part of it.
Noted. Move on. Noted. You're not part, so move on.
Okay. Thanks, Nikki, for life. I'm sorry.
But we is not the wrong word, please. It's not the wrong word.
So, secondly, somebody just raised a question right now. And I remember the first time I came to Papa. I always liked referring to when the first time I came to Papa.
What type of English is part of the people? Please, correct good English on your platform.
Okay.
When she
Mr.
said
Vigo, it's okay.
we,
Mr. Vigo, it's
hold
okay.
on,
Let me continue. Please,
when
it's
she said
okay.
we, she's
When it's time for you to
absolutely
speak,
right
Mr.
to
Vigo, you
use the
will
word
talk.
we,
Mr.
because
Vigo, when
more
it's time
than
to
one
speak,
people
respect me,
donated.
please. Mr.
So if
Vigo,
she
respect
said
me. When
Nigeria
it's time, you
English
will
correct,
talk.
versus
there is
American
nothing to
Don't
English.
let
correct.
us rub it
And which one
rowdy,
is part of the
rowdy.
people? What type of
Vigo.
English is that for Korean?
Vigo, don't make it rowdy, please. Or you want me to? I'll leave you to talk, please. Respect yourself and respect me too. I have spoken with Mr. Nikki for life, and I've said I'm sorry, and we've resolved that issue. Don't come in rowdily, please. I remember when I first came to Paparano's this thing, we spoke, and I always like him because he's a very vigilant guy. When he looks at the comment section, he knows people that are ready to talk and people that talks. So he came and he said, he brought me up, and I was like, Paparano, in the course of justice, or in the course of criminal, or in a homicide case, there is case, there is one for me. Okay, if you know it's an alibi, what is an alibi? Can you explain to me? Can you define it for me? I simply started being good friends before African TV came on a morning like that, and things happening again, and we spoke about it on the 70-30 of an issue, and I was trying to tell Paparano, when we bring money into an issue of justice, it doesn't make sense at all. So on the issue of Mr. Green, what I'm trying to answer right now. You are asking me, how did we come to this point? Why did this happen? Now, I'm trying to say right now is that it still goes to the first day when I spoke about an alibi, excuse or a piece of evidence. Why is Wumi running around? Why is this doing this? Because there are evidences right now. Number one, Wumi is running around because a video has been shown that brought her, that she's involved in this case, and somebody's names has been mentioned, is part of the evidence. These are the things we are looking at too, and part of the evidence has jeered Baba Mohbad's up for him to have said, okay, we now recognize this Paparano's platform because of what he has been doing all this while. People don't make the critical thinkers feel that this is the way criminology should be handled. That's aside. Paparano, I'm watching Tenny Omologo's this thing right now, and I saw something that scared me. There is this thing they brought right now, talking about Blessing was involved. She threw something into the burial ground and every other thing. So what I'm still trying to bring out to buttress the green what he was asking is still the alibi, the piece of evidences that will come up to show the participation of everyone. So for me, I'm not part of the public. I'm sorry if I use the word we, but I'm not part of the public that goes one side, that will always say, we are donating for Baba, and you don't know the cost of why you are donating. I'm not part of those public that will not be able to ask Baba critical questions. We want to see him as the head of justice for Mohbad. So that's what I'm trying to clarify. When we say, we've done this, I'm not part of those. I'm part of those that is always seeking, looking at evidences to buttress a point, to bring out a broken joint and merge it together for it to be a whole. So, because I have seen a lot of things happening in justice for Mohbad now. I remember I came to Paparano's about a week ago. I specifically spoke about Latisne and the rest of them. In the next day or in the second day, Latisne thrown in the towel, and he said, I'm following Yomi immediately, because he believes Yomi saw an evidence. So what I'm trying to say right now is that a lot of people involved in justice for Mohbad are just people that believed they want to control through the money they are spending, which they don't verify very well before spending it. Some people want to dominate because they feel dominating the justice program will
Big
give
Johnny,
them
Big
upper
Johnny,
hand.
Big Johnny, Big Johnny.
Yeah.
Because I started this conversation, let me slow you down a little bit. Let me slow
Okay,
you
sir.
down. Okay. So, this is my analogy. Let's say somebody who is a wife of the deceased made a mistake. The mother of the deceased found out what the situation is, and the mother of the deceased said, I have forgiven her, right? Now, the mother of the deceased, with her forgiving, the forgiveness caused the father of the deceased to quickly bury the body, right?
Yeah.
And then they, as a family, knew something happened, could have been an accident. The forgiveness has happened, and then one person decided, let's quickly conceal the body. And the public, us, that you don't want to agree with, which is me.
No,
and you.
I'm part of the public.
No.
but
Let me
but-
finish. Let me finish
okay,
before you
okay, sir.
interject.
I'm sorry.
Us now fought for the body to be exhumed because we believe that something is wrong. Now, the Cynthia Wumi person at some point said something about breaking the neck in some of our interviews. And it's a good thing about the interview, we need to get these people to speak. Why is Wumi talking about a broken neck? One. Why did the inquest not tell us about broken neck? Two. Now, the secondary autopsy and toxicology, is he now going to tell us the neck was broken? And is he now the reason why Cynthia is now gone global to talk about broken neck? Why is Wumi talking about broken neck? If the inquest is telling us neck is not broken, and Cynthia can go public and say neck is broken, is it not clear to us that this family knew what happened? They colluded to bury this guy, and then when we decided to bring the body back out again, everybody's narrative then changed, which tells me 100%, and I've said it so many times in the last 18 months, the family need to tell us what they haven't told us in now.
Okay, sir. God bless you.
So that as they are trying to implicate people like Naramali, Samilari, Darosha,
don't say that, sir. Don't go into
Prime
that
Boy,
side.
and all
Don't go
these
into
people.
that side.
No,
Please.
so what I need literally is the Nigerian police to go back again and realize that, first of all, an heinous crime is being committed
God bless
before
you.
the body was committed to 6 foot down under.
Yeah.
When they then exhumed the body, they did not even do the needful. So, Yomi, 3-second video, everything is inconsequential.
Really?
If a property that you built and you spent 50 million pounds on over the last 15 years collapses, you will have to go back to the foundation.
I don't understand foundation,
Lay the
sir.
foundation. What I'm trying to say to you, there's a foundation to this crime.
Yeah.
And we are just looking at the surface of it.
Sir, I want to correct an impression again, please. It's as if you don't understand me. I want to correct an impression. This is why I said I'm not part of those. I was trying to illustrate a point which people didn't really understand. You are saying we are looking at the surface. You are now saying what makes a Wumi to come out. You are now saying, why should we be saying Naira Marley or the rest of it? All those ones are based on evidences. These are based on alibi. This is the first thing I say.
Get the
Excuse
alibi
me, sir.
out
Let me
of
just
it. There's no
quickly
alibi.
finish.
Take
Let
the
me
alibi.
quickly finish.
Take
I
the
want to
alibi
explain
out.
to you. I left
Explain
you
your
to
alibi.
I
What
left
do you
you
mean by alibi?
to talk. God
What's
bless
your
you. I will
alibi?
explain it to you. I will explain it to you. I will explain it to you. So all those ones are based on alibi. Just as I said, in criminology or in an homicide case, you cannot separate anyone. You cannot say, no be this one, now this one did there, no be this one did there, this, that. You remember when we started for Justice for Mohbad, there was a slogan people were using. Even when it was clearing that things are happening in the presence of us, people will tell you, "Lomo evidence you are. What is your evidence? Kini evidence here? Gba station loko lomo evidence law." This was where we were not seeing. We were not seeing this kind of a thing. We were not seeing it up to today until the Almighty Yomi came in. Almighty Yomi, I said. That is the.
So after Yomi, where do you place Zomo?
No, sir, wait.
No.
Wait.
I'm carrying on with you. After
Yes,
Yomi,
when you
came
ask
Zomo.
a question, let me answer.
Forget
Don't
about
ask
Yomi.
question
Forget
and
about
answer
Yomi.
me and
But where do you
answer
place
me
Zomo?
again.
Where do
Ask
you
a
place
question
Zomo?
and let me answer you. It's
Okay.
good like that. We can understand each other. Don't answer.
I'm
Ask
just
a
throwing
question
that
and
in.
answer.
After Yomi, where do you place Zomo?
Are you through with the question?
I'm through with everything, but where do you place
Okay,
Zomo?
God bless you. Let me answer you in that form now. Almighty Yomi, Odogu of Justice for Mohbad, Yomi Fabi, the biggest of all. He came in with, number one, a conference. He came in with a conference. Just a conference, so you know what it means to have a conference. In that conference, he invited one person, which is the Aloba family. Baba Mohbad ran away. He disappeared. He didn't go. Do you know who went there? Adura and the mother and some of the miscreants or clowns, if I may call them, they came there. They wanted to disrupt it. Do you know what that one means, Mr. Green? That shows some of the alibi. And after that one,
What is Zomo's alibi?
Excuse
What's
me,
Zomo's
sir.
alibi? No, I still want. Look, you see, look. There is a way you're telling your story, and we're going to be here till tomorrow. Tell me about Zomo.
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Listen to me. If you are not listening, I want to keep quiet so that you can continue. Yomi came in with that evidence. And in that evidence, he said there's a 3 seconds video. In that 3-second video, Paparano was part of those that said that 3 seconds video, Kosinga Kombe. Other platforms, they say Kosinga Kombe. This one we're saying Kosinga Kombe. This one we're saying Kosinga Kombe. Do you know what happened when for me Yomi came in again? Yomi came in again and said there is somebody.
You are not
there.
correct. Please get your statistics, get your facts right.
Okay. Paparano was part of those that said the 3 seconds video was super. Did I get my point correct?
Promoted it exactly.
Big Johnny.
Paparano supported that 3 seconds video.
Let's summarize.
He said it's super.
Let's talk about Zomo.
After that, do you know what happened? Yomi now came in and brought in the case of saying there is someone in that video that they are hiding. When he said there is someone in that video they are hiding, the person is of a paramilitary descent. that has an experience of military. Mr. Green, the next day or the next 2 days, Wumi ran to the national TV and told us that he knew the person Yomi was talking about, which is the 4-letter words, which is Zomo. And that was when Zomo came into being. And immediately the name Zomo has been named. There has been problem all around with Wumi running around. Let me give you an impression. Let me give you something too. Zomo came into this life. When Zomo came into this life, he was talking about he not knowing anything about this issue. Do you know what scared me most? I'm still talking of the alibi, piece of evidence. Do you know what scared me most? Somebody asked Baba Mohbad and Bukky Jesse had a sleepless night over that issue. And they were calling themselves. Do you know how Baba Mohbad caged himself? His response was so bad that he had to say, Yomi, why did you do this? Zomo is a nice guy. His father is this. He's a pastor. His dad is this. After a week, do you know what happened, sir? I'm still basing my talk on the alibi, this piece of evidence. Do you know what happened, sir? Zomo came into the life. When Zomo came in, people were asking him questions. There was one intelligent question that came. That question shook me too. Somebody asked Zomo, hello, sir, do you know the person that was a pastor during when they were officiating the burial of Mohbad? Do you know that person?
Paparano, is this guy making sense or any point to you?
Do you think this guy, do you know the person that was a officiating pastor?
Okay, Big Johnny.
This guy ran away. Excuse me, sir. This guy ran away.
Let's hold on. Let's be pragmatic. I'm going to ask you a question. Hold on. I want to ask. Hold on, Mr. Vago. Let me ask this guy a question. I want a question for you, Big Johnny.
Yeah.
Is the man that officiated the burial Zomo's father?
That is correct now. That is what people are saying is correct now. That is where I'm going to. It's correct now. It's Zomo's father. And that is Baba Mohbad's friend.
So what I'm trying to say to you, that you understand, I don't want to say you don't understand it, is that narratives will come based on what we know. Wumi and our lawyers knew something, information that has been passed to them by the magistrate and the DPP that we don't know about.
Are you asking a question or you want me to finish on my words?
Let me finish.
Please, I can't allow you to finish. You have to allow me to finish. You can't come in.
Hold on.
You came to ask question. Please,
I haven't finished.
You came to ask question.
But let me finish my comment. Let me finish.
No. Allow me to finish.
Please let us
allow me to finish. I'm the one talking now.
No, you can't talk while I'm talking.
Me.
You ask a question.
But let me finish.
You step down. No. You have to respect it. Mute. I'm talking. What? Please. Mute.
But I haven't finished.
No. When you were
my
talking,
statement. Let me finish my comment and I hand over to you.
Mute and let me talk. That's the ordinance.
Because you are not making sense at the moment. Because you are just being aggressive.
Really? Can you check the comment section? Can you check the comment section? You are not the one to tell me. Just mute and listen. Okay? So now, the Zomo of an issue came into being through your 3 seconds video, which Wumi mentioned. Now there is a link that Mohbad's father, which Mohbad's father confirmed that I'm a friend to Baba Zomo, and he is a pastor. Now we are checking on Mr. Green. You can go and check and make your own findings with the alibi we've been talking about. Who is this papa that officiates that thing? Ask Baba Mohbad anytime he come. Is this Zomo's father? If it's Zomo's father, you can see that.
Where was Zomo when Mohbad was buried?
I wouldn't know. I'm not there. But with the way they saw it now, with what came out of Tenny Omologo's show today, Zomo was at the burial. And Zomo, and there is this Blessing and Wumi that were throwing things inside Mohbad's
Was
burial
Baba
ground.
right to say Zomo was not anywhere near this whole process? When the Baba's outburst came out and the other crazy lady buttressed it, was Baba right to have actually said Zomo was nowhere near this whole process? Was he right?
Mute your mic, I will answer you. God bless you. He was totally 101% wrong. That is why I want to tell my friend now, Papirano, that I'm not part of those people. Those people that are part of contributing money, carrying Aloba up, trying to paint Aloba as somebody that's lost his child. We should be emotionally that is emotionally bereaved. In my kind of training, we don't make it such a way. We make it in a way that we look for an alibi, which is an excuse or a piece of evidence that can bring out a broken blocks to be normal. So in that case, Baba Mohbad was very wrong. And now I was happy because of our critical thinking. Paprano and his uncle.
Hello, guys.
We can see you.
Is it my network or his net?
Now, all what
Paprano, you are okay. Fine.
All what Paprano has been fighting for now, trying to make us realize that Baba Mohbad is not looking for an evidence. Everything is clear now. 100% clear. And I want to buttress your point. I want to say it again. I remember the first 2-3 months when this case came up, I used to mention these two names. When this case came up, immediately they mentioned this case. My first observation was the family. I went to the family to at least check.
Sorry, moderators, please monitor my network. When it's breaking, just comment so I can quickly change it. Go on.
Okay.
Paparano,
So
you're right. You're right.
I quickly went to the family. When I checked the family, I was one guy they call Obaro's platform, and there's a lady there they call Morire. I don't know her very well, but I remember those two names. Immediately I spoke. They allowed me to speak. I just said, Ikoti Baba yẹn ṣe kò jọ ẹni tó ń wá justice o. They bashed on me. They said I'm Wumi's supporter. I never knew there were even supporters, Wumi's crew or justice for. They bounced on me. They made me look like I was a piece of shit. Then I was like, why would these people do this kind of a thing? In summary, what I'm trying to say is that in any form of justice, wọn kì í wo bàbá, wọn kì í wo ìyá, wọn kì í wo ọmọ, wọn kì í wo anything. You just look for a piece of evidence that will make everything go straight. And this is what Yomi Odogu gbogbo wọn, Swale, breaking foundation gbogbo ẹ̀, he has brought into this case. And with this case now, with what is happening, people like us, we are still working underground to make sure that everything comes to be. Thank you very much.
Big John, just a quick one. Do you, in any estimation, believe that Mr. Joseph Aloba was looking for an alibi for Zomo?
I don't know. Alibi for Zomo. What's an alibi for Zomo?
Because if Mr. Joseph Aloba is saying Zomo cannot be there and he has not been engaging with the said departed Mohbad. Hold on. Let me finish. Now, vehemently, and then the other crazy woman jumped on the bandwagon and all that kind of stuff. Now, if they trying to exonerate this guy from whatever it is that Wumi may have insinuated in whatever misgivings she gave to the TV station when she mentioned Zomo, and Baba Mohbad is vehemently saying to us that we should rule Zomo out. Has he got an alibi for Zomo?
Are you through with the question?
Yes.
Okay, you can mute so that I answer you. I've just explained myself, and you want me to chip in some few words. I've just told you at the beginning of this justice for Mohbad, the slogan was clear. Whenever you say something, people will attack you and said, "More evidence you are. Go and look for evidence. Cause evidence." And I've just told you that there is a guy, Odogu, Break the Silence Foundation, Odogu. He brought an evidence, and with this evidence, Bukky Jesse had a sleepless night. She had a sleepless night. She had to wake up twice to call Baba Mohbad to say, who is this particular guy, Zomo? And Baba Mohbad, out of his own, I don't want to be bad in use of words now. I'll be gentle. I'll be softening in use of words. Baba Mohbad, out of his own, Baba, I don't know what to say. Okay, out of his own orientation, because he has not been spoken, he doesn't know what it means to jump on words. Out of his own orientation, he jumped on words, and it was fast to insult Yomi. He said a lot of things. And if you combine it in a month or 2 months before, you will see that Yomi cried out. Mr. Green, listen to this place very well. Yomi cried out and said, when he was looking for justice, he thought Mr. Muiwa, he specifically mentioned Mr. Muiwa. He said he thought Mr. Muiwa, which is the PA to Baba Mohbad, that he is looking for justice. That was why he gave him the link, a phone number to the link of the person that can show them CCTV. He said, but to his own detriment, to his own surprise, Mr. Muiwa sold out that piece of evidence to someone else, and they brought it against him. And when I saw, I was quick to listen to Mr. Muiwa, and I was like, what is Mr. Muiwa saying about this issue? When they asked Mr. Muiwa, do you know what Mr. Muiwa said, Mr. Green? He said, nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé Yomi yẹn ń ṣiṣẹ́ o, but ó ń purọ́. I was like, ó ń ṣiṣẹ́, ó ń purọ́. Báwo nìyẹn ṣe jọra wọn? Báwo lèèyàn ṣe máa ṣiṣẹ́ tó tún máa purọ́? So I waited for Baba Mohbad. When I waited for Baba Mohbad answer, Baba Mohbad came out clearly and said, I'm in support of Yomi. I'm in support of Yomi. Please, when you are bringing people up, bring new people. I don't want old people again. I want people that I have not spoken with. That is to show that the man has conceded. If you look at me very well, I'm Big Johnny. I don't have any other name. I comment on Bukky Jesse. I call out Comfy. I call out Westo. I call out Lagata. I call out Vengeance. I call out what's his name? Gurexi. I call them out.
I need to interject at this point.
And I'm still trying to call them out.
I just want to have you a sacrosanct and a germane question. Are you a Yomi supporter?
Ọmọ báwo ni kí n ṣe sọ percentage yẹn náà? 1.1 million ni.
Okay, let's leave it there. And my next question is, since the last 18 months,
I would have preferred you ask me why. Why am I?
No. I'm not asking you why. You've answered the question already. Then my next question is, in the last 18 months on this process, what do you believe Yomi is achieved?
What do I believe Yomi is achieved? Yomi has achieved, if I'll be exaggerating, maybe I'll say 95%. Yomi has achieved 90% of closeness.
No percentage. Tell us the entire Nigerian population, 250 50 million plus Nigerians. Tell us what you believe Yomi is achieved on this process in the last 18 months.
Mr. Green, let me quickly call your attention to something. If you ask me a question, please, I want to let you know that you should allow me to answer it. If you don't want me to answer it, don't ask me a question, okay? Please. You've just asked me now that if I'm a Yomi supporter, I said yes. You said I should tell Nigerians what Yomi has achieved. Before I started this program, I'm still basing my point on what they call alibi. Alibi is an excuse or a piece of evidence that is used to solve a case, especially when it's homicide or criminal. I've had a talk series. We argued very well. I and my Omoyemi, this is Paparano, and a lady called Adenike. There's a lady called Adenike. I don't really know her, but I know we've had a series of talk here. During that period, Adenike was showing me and Paparano, what's it called, CCTV camera of her home. And if you want to solve an homicide case in a place where we've argued before that we should base our arguments on the camera part of it. And now Yomi is able to bring a video and a camera evidence, which our security agents has refused us to see. Fellow Nigerians, I'm telling you right now, as Big Johnny in Paparano platform, that if the state CID are able to leave Yomi or the 10-minute video, as the case may be, Yomi has gotten, I don't want to say 95, I said 90. Then we will get 101% of who killed Mohbad. Any other questions, sir?
I'm going to place the question to you again. What has he achieved so far?
Yomi has achieved 90% of the evidences that might be used to prosecute in the law courts and get whosoever
which are
by Mohbad.
Which are
the video.
Which one?
The 10 seconds video.
Which 3 seconds video? Which one?
I'm
trying to work with you. 3
what
seconds
kind of
video.
Work are you working
What
with?
else?
You are asking me
what
kind
else?
of
What else?
You're asking me
that
kind
can
of,
be used by the inquest. That can be used by the inquest to add anything to the flavor. What
my brother,
has
forget inquest. What is inquest? What are you talking about?
I'm asking you a question. You are not answering the question.
Ask
what
me and mute.
achieved?
Okay, ask me and mute, please.
3 seconds video. What else?
You can mute now, sir.
I'm not muting. I'm asking you a question that you are not answering.
If I'm answering, don't come in between, please.
I'm not in between. I'm asking you a question and you're not answering the question.
In this case right now, if we are to look at it very well, your first question was that if I look at it very well, Wumi was telling us, I don't owe the public any stories. I don't care about what Nigerians are saying. I'm not even going to do the DNA. Let them get out.
So you clearly cannot tell me what Yomi is.
This is what I don't like. This is what I don't like in you,
of anything this guy is achieved.
This is what I don't like in you. Mute and listen.
I'm listening to you, but you are not telling me anything. You are just
This
rambling.
is what I want to tell you. I want to tell you now. Listen to me. Wumi has said, I don't owe Nigerians explanation. I don't think about Nigerians. I don't want to hear anything about Nigeria.
We're not talking,
when
we're
a
talking
video
about
came in, when a 3 video seconds came in.
What has he achieved?
When a 3 seconds video now came in, all of a sudden, Wumi started running out.
Where's the 10 minutes video? Where's the 10 minutes video? Where is the 10 minutes
Three
video?
seconds video.
Where is the 10 minutes video? Where is the 10 minutes video? Where is the 10 minutes video?
How old are you, Mr. Green?
Where is the 10 minutes video?
How old are you, Mr. Green?
No, use your brain to understand that Yomi hasn't given anybody anything other than jumping into bed with the Nigerian police. Nothing, zero. Use your brain. What has it given you till today? Tell me what he has achieved. But tell me what is achieved.
Listen, mute and let me tell you.
I don't have to
mute and let me tell you. That's
I will
the way to engage
okay, go
on the conversation. God bless you. For the past 17 months, nobody has came with a concrete evidence. And during this process, there is a lady called Wumi Aloba or Wumi, I don't know, Adebanjo. Mi ò ní ṣe DNA, mi ò ní ṣe anything. Nǹkan tó bá wùn ní kẹ́ lọ ṣe. But when the Odogu of Justice for Mohbad, Odogun ńlá, break the silence foundation, Yobi Fabi ńlá, when he came in, he just brought 3 seconds. He just brought 3 seconds, just 3 seconds. So he took it to the state CID. After that 3 seconds, Wumi has come out more than 5-6 times. And do you know what we were talking about Zomo now? The Zomo you just mentioned. Yomi was the first person to come in and say, we have somebody that is in that video. That person, his name is 4-letter words. 4-letter words. He has a military background. Bó ṣe sọ báyìí, Mr. Green, láìtí ẹlẹ́ kò máa gbọ́ tó bá gbọ́ dáadáa. Wùmí sáré lọ sí TVC, ó sáré lọ sí everywhere. Wùmí sọ pé I know him. He is
where's the 10 minutes video?
Listen, ó tún ti fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Where's the 10 minutes video? How long do we have to wait to get the 10 minutes video?
Ó sáré sọ fún wa, ó ní kó wò. Wùmí sáré, ìgbà tó wá bèrè lọ́wọ́ Zomo, when they asked Zomo, do you know what Zomo said? Zomo sọ pé, no be me and Mohbad dey fight o, na Wumi and Mohbad. When they asked
don't shave your hair.
When they asked Wumi said,
Wumi said,
irọ́ èmi àti Zomo là ń jà. Charity case ẹ bá ti wà lẹ́bẹ̀ẹ́ yìí.
Where is the 10 minutes video? Where is the 10 minutes video?
Ó lè wá yàrá ẹ̀ kó lọ máa wá nínú yàrá ẹ̀.
That's the reason why I'm telling you, bọ̀bọ̀ yìí, ó fa orí everybody.
Àló lọ́gbọ́n lórí àgbàlagbà tí ó kú yẹn. Ó lọ́gbọ́n lórí rárá máa question tó béèrè. Imagine the kind of question you are asking me. Èèyàn gbé 3 seconds jáde. 3 seconds dá everywhere. Ìwọ ní ibo ní 10 minutes wà. Ó lè lọ múnú yàrá ìyá ẹ̀ ni.
Ayé ń dúró náà. Ṣebí nítorí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ṣe ń dáwó fún Yomi. Àwọn dáwó kú. It's not why we are dáwó kú for Yomi. Where is the 10 minutes video?
It's at the state CID.
Ọpọlọ ẹ ó ti lọ. Your brain don twist.
Òpònú mo ti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó pònú nítorí ẹ̀ mo ń sọ pé mi sínú àwọn public yẹn. Àwọn public tó belong sí ẹ̀mí ìsinú wọn.
Olóṣì onírèdèrèdè ni ìwọ àti àwọn compound ẹ̀. But wọ́n sọ pé 3 seconds video, wọ́n ní 10 minutes video, ibo ní 10 minutes video wà. Àárí lẹ́ni, ìwọ yìí twist brain titi ẹ̀, òun ṣe òṣì.
Fake account tó lò yẹn.
Èmi ò ṣe, I have 2 accounts. The Green Grocer and I have IT guy.
Fake account tó lò yẹn, àmàtòrí. Normally kò yẹ kí n máa engage ẹni tó bá lo fake account tó messed up.
Ẹ ń purọ́ fúnra yín, Yomi ó máa gba Range Rover, ó máa ralẹ̀, ó máa kọ́lé sórí orí gbogbo yín, olóṣì ní gbogbo yín. If you don't give me 10 minutes video, olóṣì olórí burúkú ni ìwọ àti àwọn bàbá ẹ àti àwọn gbogbo ìran ẹ tán rán ẹ wá síbí báyìí. O ò ní jèrè. Jẹ́ kí Yomi gbé 10 minutes video. If you can't bring 10 minutes video here, ó kàn ń gba owó lọ́wọ́ olóṣì olórí burúkú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa dá owó jayé, tẹ́ máa dá owó parí, owó kú. Let him give me the 10 minutes video. Otherwise, he's just another Karimo. Another Karimo or àti Yomi àti Karimo. Olóṣì ni gbogbo yín. Big Johnny. Àwọn tó ń rán ẹ wá sí ibà wọ́n rán ẹ wá sí wrong places. Wọ́n lè fún ẹ láyọ̀n lálẹ́ yìí. Olóṣì ni gbogbo yín. Ẹ gbé Yomi kí Yomi jáde. Tí Yomi bá jáde, kó wá dé o, kó wá ní 10 minutes video rẹ o. Yomi ti jump sí bed pẹ̀lú Nigerian police. Kò sí 10 minutes video, 3 seconds video, olóṣì tí ò lọ́pọlọ. Wọ́n kàn fi yẹn lọ ọpọlọ ẹ̀ sí area ni. Òun ni àwọn Wumi area nothing win. Ní nǹkan kan ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ wá form lẹ́nu ẹ máa sọ sọkúsọ. Wọ́n máa dó yín ní fùrọ̀ ẹ máa sọ shit oríṣiríṣi. If you can't give me that 10 minutes video, you are a non-consequential, as in like a màálù, ẹran, as in like orí yín ò pé, ọpọlọ yín ó ti lọ over and over again. Ẹ ní jèrè, ẹ ní ṣoríire, ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ń screw up the cause of this justice. Mr. Joseph Aloba ó wà níbi tó wà. Àwọn tí wọ́n máa lọ ọpọlọ yín, wọ́n wà níbi tí wọ́n wà. Ẹ wá dé, ẹ wá ní 3 seconds video. Give me the 10 minutes video. If you can't give that 10 minutes video, this guy is nothing but ọlọ́ṣà. Àwọn Yahoo ni Yomi. Give me this 10 minutes video and stop talking shit.
The IT guy, can I come in? The IT guy, good evening.
Go on, Mr. Rosimi.
No, me, I'm okay. I'm done.
Thank you.
Please, why don't
IT
we,
guy.
has the we been clarified before we continue, please? I think the we has been clarified. Comment section, has the we been clarified now? So to know those who are part of the we and those who are not part of the we. Have we been able to clarify that? Goodness to clarify or we share what we are yes. Mr. Vigo, on mute.
Pabrano, ṣóyìnbó mi, Pabrano, jọ mo fẹ́ kó sọ fún mi lálẹ́, ṣóyìnbó mi yẹn correct lálákọ̀ọ́kọ́ àbí kò correct?
So correct. Because when I say we.
No. With what you have said now, pé clarify we tó ń sọ yẹn sìn, ṣọ́n ti clarify àbí wọ́n clarify yẹn.
I shall clarify anything.
No, ìwọ tó sọ, ó ní ṣé gbogbo aláwa nu we yẹn sìn. Pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó fetí ẹ gbọ́ lẹ́nu.
That is why I'm asking them. Shesha ono walara we tan so for the so that we can clarify it. Now the way we are talking about is to whoever that it may concern. For example, I can be here. I can say that we stood for the GoFundMe. We supported the GoFundMe. Okay, but at the end of the day, we're disappointed. I can use the word we were disappointed. Who are those we?
No. We is a collective statement. It carries everyone.
It doesn't involve you. It's to whoever it may concern.
Yeah. The
people that were part of it, they know.
Listen, Paprano, English is very difficult. Listen to me. There is difference between to whom it may concern and we.
Okay, let me say something
very well.
To whoever that something may concern, that is more than one. Wait.
Yeah.
To whoever that something may concern, that is more than one. Which pronoun do you use for them? Which pronoun? We is any pronoun used for more than one person. As long as it's more than one person.
Yeah, to an extent. But there are some things, there are cases that happen sometimes. You should do things like this, like one talent, or one first a kind of a program, or they want you to come in and join. They will say to whom it may concern.
Big Johnny, I can say, okay, that we have been supporting Yomi, okay, all this while. I can also say we have been supporting Baba Mohbad, okay. It means that I and another more than one person. That's only what it means.
But
I could have said,
you are right.
I could have said me. I could have said I have been supporting Bam.
You are right. You are right, Paparano. Let me quickly correct you. We can be in a class. We can be in a class and we are 50, and they ask us to vote, and about 25 or 30 people voted. When they ask you now, you say we voted. And when you say the entire class, which is we, all of them, no. So it now comes to a stage where you now say part of the class voted, and some part of the class did not vote.
That is not correct.
Wait. When you are now in the midst of your friends that voted, they will now say we voted. And when I'm in the midst of my friends that did not vote, I will say we didn't vote. So a collective statement can be used when it's one. That is why it's collective one. For many people as one. They are
Johnny,
not part of those one we are talking about.
Big Johnny, hold on, Big Johnny, please.
We have to clarify the way. Today's topic is about we.
I hear you.
Yeah, the word it may to whom it may concern might come in, okay, in some context. And I will tell you, let me explain further what he's saying here. It could be 50 or 100, like you said, and probably 35. And if you're using the word we, it might mean the 35 people which the word concern, not the entire 50.
That is what I'm telling him.
No, he's right.
I can say we
what I'm telling
very
him. That
Big Johnny, can I say we Yoruba people are very cultured? Can I say so?
Yeah, it's a general
Yes,
word.
you can say so.
But does that mean that every Yoruba is cultured?
No, not every Yoruba.
So to who it may concern in that Yoruba, because I believe that I'm not the only one that is cultured in Yoruba. As long
my
as
brother, you are trying to twist this word. When I came in, I was quick to say I'm not part of the we. I said it clearly. Or didn't I say
you are not a minority in whatever you stand.
But I'm not part of the we. In a parliament, there's always a minority.
She was referring to those that were that it concerned. She wasn't referring to you.
Wait, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Paparano.
Can I say something?
Excuse me, sir, Mr. Abi. In a parliament, there are majority, there are minority. When they want to pass a vote on any issue, do you know majority carries the vote? And that does not mean that there are not 3, 4, 5 people that didn't vote for them to pass those things. But when they want to write it out or they want to make it in a constitution, they can say the Senate passed a vote. And No.
It's
yes, that's what they will say.
The right word is this, okay? Like it depends how and where you're using the word we. For example, now we voted the Nigerian president. A foreigner would say, but if you say your Nigerian president is not good, they'll say, but you guys voted for him.
Yeah, okay? You are right.
For you to be saying that you didn't vote for it's irrelevant.
Yes, it's irrelevant. Yes, you are right, because majority carries the vote. So I submit on this issue. Thank you very much.
We have clarified the way. Now let's come back to the IT guy's question, because I think a lot of people do not understand that question. Okay, and that is why that's why I didn't involve myself, because again, as I've said it before, we have to open our mind. We have to sometimes see ourselves like a school, like learning and teaching from each other, okay, without any dominance or any authority or whatever. I mean, having things broken down in the way people can get it, understand. I think that should be the order of the day. People should be able to, see through this way, adapt through this way, so that it will not be like one person will just come and assert authority on us, even when they are wrong, we won't even know. So let us create a learning environment, please. Okay, the IT guy's question. Let's remove emotion. Every emotion set aside, please. Okay. Let's say we are in the learning settings and we want to test our intelligence. Okay. And we have a case of Mohbad on the table. Now, for the past 17 months, what evidence has anyone provided that can assure us of justice today as it stands? I open the floor. Anyone want to answer it, you can answer it. The IT guy was only focused on Yomi, which I think that was a discussion. But now let's make it overall, including Papariano, including all of you. What evidence can we say anyone has provided since Mohbad died that we can stand on today that this is what is going to court as it stands today? I don't know as of next, I don't know from next tomorrow, I don't know from tomorrow, but as of today, from the day Mohbad died till today, what evidence is out there recognized as a convincing evidence, undeniable evidence of how Mohbad died, of what killed Mohbad? Go on, I open the floor.
Good morning. I just want to chip in something because the question is a bit dicey. It's a bit dicey the way you said it. Why did I say
John,
it's
you have
dicey?
been talking. Please, can you let other people to talk?
No, I'm not the one talking.
Okay, but Golden Seal, you were not speaking. Anyway, Mr. John, please wait. Go on to Golden Seal. Don't speak for other people. Speak for your own self. Now you can speak. Please be muted, Mr. Big John, because I opened the floor for everyone to answer. I mean, and then
okay, sorry. Go on, Mr.
So you
John.
go in. Yeah. I didn't want, I mean, if I say anybody
Okay,
can
let
come,
him go on.
whoever is available is going to speak on it. So go on, Mr. Big John.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you for your understanding, Mrs. Goldinson. I'm not the kind of person that jumped into things. I'm very good at learning, and I hope to learn this night. Thank you very much, everyone. I said your question is dicey because based on what is on ground, we are talking about maybe you have to differentiate between the corona courts or the proper courts. But when you are talking about the corona courts, which the government is going to prosecute through the DPP on advice, then there is no evidence at all. There's no evidence on that issue. We are just blabbling around trying to say this or that. But when you mean a proper court, when a court resumes, because the case has not been charged to court.
Who takes evidence to court when the court resumes? Who takes evidence to court?
Who takes evidence to court?
Yes.
The police.
It's the police now.
So which evidence has been given to the police right now that is convincing?
My brother, please listen to me. I don't want to argue too much.
All right.
I've just told you now that the court has not been open. There's no court now.
What are you taking there, even if it's open?
Listen to me, sir. Please, you ask a question, please.
I'm listening.
The court has not been open right now. What is open now is a place where we need to find, ascertain his death, and bring an evidence that will be used in the court of law. That is what the corona is made for, corona court, where there will be findings or where there will be justification on what to take to the courts. So right now, no evidence, no concrete evidence for the corona or to be taken to the court. But when the courts, that is why Yomi, Odogu Bobo, justice for Mohbad. That is why the guy is crying. The guy is crying that, please, the state CID, the commissioner of police, should release that video. The video is there. Adura has confessed that the video is there. It should release so that will be a concrete evidence. With that video, the complete video, I think there will be a dicey situation taking things to court. Thank you.
Thank you, Big Johnny.
Next, please.
Hello.
Richie, let me go my own. My own, I could drive a vehicle for the next 20 minutes, so let me be quick.
Mr. Richie, can you please hold on? Let Abby come in. She has wanted to talk since, please. Sorry, I know you are a gentleman.
Okay, it's all right. All right, thank you. I do agree.
Mr. Big, are you still fighting? Are you fighting for your crush now? What is this? Go on, do it.
Thank you, Mr. Big. I concur with Mr. Big Johnny. There ain't any evidence And I would say, so far, what Yomi has done has given the police, or let me say the detectives or investigators, some leads, like things they can focus on and where to actually go to dig out the evidence that's needed. For instance, looking at the matter of the CCTV and the statement that was given in the beginning, how he revealed the uprooting or the uprooted CCTV. And secondly, looking at the narrative of the distance between the hospital and Moore's house. That's another lead as well. And also, it is through him that we got to get the clip. I'm not quite sure about this one anyway. The clip showing Moore's injury on the head. So it's not evident enough. It needs to be supported. It needs more investigation to be done. Most of the things he has done are just leading to evidence. Thank you so much. I'll end there.
Thank you, Abby.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Abby. Paparano, it is not new to every one of us that Mr. Yomi has exposed a lot of leads given to police to get more evidence to support whatever they must have had before. Police themselves has quashed the first lead they had in the court, where they told us that Prime Boy fought Mohbad, nurse came, injected Mohbad, Mohbad died. They removed the first leg by themselves. That Mohbad fought at the show, there was no evidence to show or to substantiate that Mohbad actually fought at the show. They deemed fit to quash that evidence by themselves or that lead. Now, Yomi Fabiyi was the person who went to that estate and exposed to the whole world that there were cameras in that estate. Police is yet to debunk or to accept that they are working to that or towards that. Along the line, in the effort of Yomi Fabiyi, we were able to also lay hands on the 3 seconds video which Adura, the owner of the phone, who chatted with Yomi and the account, has agreed that there was or there is 10-minute video of that incident. Police is yet to also work on that, which could be a possible lead or evidence to what actually happened to Mohbad. It has also been established in the coroner inquest by the wife of the deceased Wumi, Cynthia, that Mohbad actually died in the house. What further needs is to know how he died in the house. Which what they have been telling us is the nurse and their words are not corroborating. When this case gets to High Court, I know there will be more professionals interrogating the wife to substantiate further how her husband died in the house. When you talk about evidence to go to court, right now, what we are having is lead. And these leads cannot be thrown away, except the police don't want to do what they are supposed to do. We have enough leads that could show the world how Mohbad died. If Adura could come out and said, I had a video and there's an evidence, a written verbal evidence to back up that statement of that 3 seconds video. And he came out to say that video exists as is in that phone. He used the phone before, he sold the phone. And that video can be retrieved anytime, any day. What the public is asking police to do is to bring this video and to use it as an evidence. Because I don't know why we keep on going back and forth on this matter. We will be seen as an unserious nation if we are looking for justice to Mohbad and we are still questioning possible evidence that could be used in the court of law. Is it a case of envy amongst ourselves? Or are we jealousing each other? And which is not supposed to be. If one person has deemed it fit to risk his own life, coming out, organizing press conference, organizing rally, and these are instruments of the public to air their view to the government or their grievances to the government. And what you could do is to say this person's effort is in futility. Meanwhile, the authority the person is speaking to, they are accepting whatever he's bringing to the table. If he's chasing clouds, police will have cautioned him or arrested him or what have you. Why is it the public that's even dragging the same process we are trying to build to get at police down? Because the lead we have in an advanced country where most of us are living is enough evidence to arrest people in that Mohbad's house. But as the case may be, this is Nigeria. It showed the weaknesses we have in our system. And that is why people travel out of this country and over there they will tell you that that is not a serious nation. This is one of the incidents why they call us unserious nation. What all of us have been doing for over 17 months is to build a better society, is to expose crime. People are being kidnapped every day. If I tell you I got to Abuja, Paparano, and the PA to Ajuda was kidnapped, and they pay a ransom of over 30 million naira. Commissioner of Police, I saw them yesterday with police and the Gallia entering bush without helicopter, without drone. Are we joking? Is this how we want to combat crime? We saw the Afenifere youth leader who was released of recent from the kidnappers den. And all what we do is to pull down the effort of what we are trying to build. All of us, nobody was in Mohbad's house here. We ought to support a system, support the energy, anyone is bringing to the table to expose these people, not to discourage them. We are talking about evidence. It is the law court that will call it evidence. Police might call it leads. This is what we have. It is the judge that will affirm it that, okay, Papa, we have read so many judgments here of homicide cases. You talk about the lady, the outside lady and the outside guy. Who the lady or the guy, I think the Indian, is it Indian or China, that killed his wife and dragged her on the floor and blood stained the floor. And he was sentenced. That is the lead police took to court. But it is the judge that confirmed it to be evidence. So we have enough lead as it stands. Thank God their words is corroborating that Mohbad died in the house. Rigomotis by professionals. They say rigomotis are setting. And we know the law of rigomotis when someone dies. All what we are asking police to do is simple. Forensic analysis of their phones, cameras, and what have you. That could possibly lead to what by Mohbad. If police is not doing it, we need to call them out the more. Not to fight one another or to destroy the possibility of
Mr.
getting a better lead.
Sorry for interjecting. How close do you think we are to the 10 minutes video?
Adura is the closest person to that 10-minute video. He has stated it that is in that phone. The matter is simple. If Adura never come out to state that in that press conference, we will have still be doubting the 3 seconds video. But the 10-minute video that Adura came out to say, no, the longer version exists. He was in the house when Mohbad died. He owns the same gadgets. He chatted with Yomi with the same handle. I mean, this is enough lead to hold Adura responsible for that 10-minute video. We don't need to ask Yomi or anybody to go and bring it. It was Adura that made it known to the whole world that the video is even 10 minutes. Bring it out.
So from your last engagement with the police and the rally, could Yomi not have asked the Nigerian police how close they are to unveiling the 10 minutes video?
The Atiga, can I come in?
He has done a lot, and he submitted his petition.
Yeah.
Or he submitted his prayer to the Commissioner of Police. And exactly. I believe what you just mentioned now is one of them. But Richie, go on. Let me rest.
Yeah. The IT guy, I have to say at this point, is Yomi has done everything within his power as a citizen, and he's still doing it. But based on the evidence, I'll say lead evidence, I would say, what he has gathered so far, right? And most especially this 3 seconds video. And to the fact that Adura came and testified the existence of the 10 minutes long base video. And Yomi followed that up extensively, going there on a daily basis, did whatever he could from a citizen perspective, or I would call it activist. And at the same time, he was there, even putting pressure on the police that, please, guys, don't fail me. He's playing the kind of the best approach, the best strategic approach. He's friend with them. If things are going his way, And if he suspect anything, then he call them out. It's not shy to do that. So when you look at this from this perspective, it's not Yomi to be blamed. It's actually the police are to be blamed. So I won't put any detrimental.
Are we intentionally avoiding the ISIS questions, or we just trying?
I'm asking this question because the question he asked is the question
the original question was,
show me what Yomi has done.
Yomi provided, okay, that is substantial enough.
And I'm saying substantial
as an evidence on the case. Okay, and I added to it that what has anybody, including Papa Rhino, provided for 17 years as an evidence.
And I'm telling you,
as an evidence. When I say evidence, I expect you to have the knowledge of what evidence is and what can be regarded as an evidence.
Papa Rhino, I think you are in a better position to answer that question. Please answer it for us.
Let me still answer it.
I'm getting somewhere.
I will answer it. It will go around for sure.
I'm getting somewhere.
Richie, sorry, let me drop this for the last time. Papa Rhino, now, if Yomi brings out the CCTV camera today, who will pronounce it evidence? Who will substantiate it to become evidence? Is it Yomi or police or court? Papa Rhino, that's to
evidence. The evidence will be substantiated in court.
Okay.
That is all the evidence will be substantiated. Correct.
Okay. Now, when you said evidence, what you're talking about the physical evidence, that's what you're focusing on, right?
No. When I say evidence, any evidence that is regarded, don't forget, evidence in the Evidence Act. Okay, if it is physical, it has to be visible, it has to be audible. But if it is going to be, let me say, oral, Section 140 says it has to be voluntarily given by any of the witness. That is, the person must have confessed to the police, and the person will be willing. For example, now the person who told Yomi, right, that how Wumi pushed Mohbad, that person now will voluntarily stand in front of the court and repeat it again, not deny it, but repeat it. Then it will be considered an evidence.
But we're not quite there yet, isn't it?
What against?
Are we there yet? We're not there. So you cannot fast forward what is not.
No. As it stands for that guy, the guy has already have an ongoing case, and I don't think the guy accepted to the fact that those statements were correct.
Papa Rhino, that is not the question. That's not the question he asked. The question he asked for the first time.
Did the Damola guy?
No, the question he asked for the first time is that.
I'm not talking about Damola. I'm talking about Dura. I'm talking about
the Damola guy. Agree.
Papa Rhino, the question is, please let me put it on to you. The question he asked is that, how close is Yomi? How close is Yomi to the?
The man is still here. The Green, please ask your question. The Green on mute and ask your question.
I think I also have a question for you.
Wait, no, please don't change the conversation. We're not changing it. Let us solve this one.
We are where we are. And I know a lot is happening.
Can you please phrase your question back? I'm trying to find something.
I'm trying to get narrative. So a lot has happened on this process, and everybody champions Yomi. What has Yomi achieved?
Please, the green change. The green glory, please. The green glory, please. Okay, we're not gonna send anything to.
Okay, let me not use Yomi. Okay, let me not use Yomi.
Let us work with a good mind of looking for justice.
Okay, let me not use Yomi. Let me not.
Doesn't make sense.
Let me not use Yomi. Let me just use Yomi. The reason why Yomi came into play is because everybody is clamoring on his work and all that. And I appreciate every effort is put into this process. Now, if I want to rephrase this properly based on the dialogue we've had so far, I'm now going to rephrase it. What has anybody achieved in the last 18 months, aside what we know already, that can assist the inquest to reshape the course of what we know already? What has anybody achieved? regardless of what it is, that can change our perception of actually knowing there's a possibility, given that Naira Marley, Larry Mary, and Prime Boy have been pushed aside, and we only have to Prime Boy and the nurse right now. What is it that we have found that can change the course of that? What is it that anybody, it doesn't matter what it is, that is tangible, that any one of us can say, okay, as a citizen of Nigeria, based on our constitution, I personally, the IT guy, can get a flight from England to Nigeria and say, this inquest is open, I have this evidence. What is it that we have that can change the dynamics of what we know already? That's my question.
The answer is very, very simple, man. Very simple answer.
Hello?
Very simple answer. In one word, I can answer it. The inquest has been a shameful one. The security agent has been shameful people. All the evidence has been destroyed. The investigation has not been properly made. The people that were supposed to be arrested are not arrested. And so, in that case, we don't have any evidences because of the role our security agent and the judiciary are playing in this game. Thank you.
I would say that's why it's called a lead. The argument around all this, we concluded, like we as in the speaker so far, that there ain't any evidence, but we have the lead or leads to the evidence. Therefore, no one can actually say, I am flying to Nigeria to do this and that and that. It's in the hands of the investigators at this particular juncture. They are to do the needful, to dig out for that we are looking for this to have concrete information or evidence that's needed. So whatever that has resurfaced or surfaced so far, to me, I believe it's enough. It just needs the right people to do their job. That's it.
So
That's it. It's enough. I mean, I can just give one example. Just one example. And if you allow me, I'll list even 4. Because where we are, I would say we are not too far. We're not too far. We just need a push to the right person or the right persona. That's it.
Yeah,
We've been
thank
looking.
you.
Yeah,
All
we've
right,
been
thank you very
looking
much.
Okay, thank you.
Apparently, I don't know what. I'm sure you understand that, right? That's why I'm saying to you that if there's a lead, right, that could give us a shining evidence on the wall, yeah, I would say that's a more kind of achievement in this movement, right? And when you look at the process concept, what Yomi, I will refer back to Yomi, sorry on this, what he has started, right, is making them running kitty kitty kata kata, whatever you can call it. The whole place is in a mess because of.
Are we here to make people run kitty kitty kata kata?
That's what we should do. That's what we should be doing. Honestly, in a positive way. Are you getting my point? More on the positive side, right? What he has started is spread like a.
If they are running kata kata, I think they also go to club. Does going to club also mean running kata kata? Because I think we see them going to club and enjoying.
I want to focus. I'm not going to focus on the private doings.
They know they go court again, or they know they say hey again, or all those ones don't stop. Since we are nothing like that.
Can I talk
Since
now?
Yomi came, no selling of hair, no club again.
Yeah, but honestly, on the more serious note, sorry, 1 minute, please, my sis. On a more serious note, right? When you look at the way, even the two evidences, the CCTV and this 3 seconds video, who is jeopardizing it? Who are the people jeopardizing it? If I may ask you that question. Who are the people supposed to take everything out? Who are the people jeopardizing this effort? Who should be on top of it? So
okay,
as a citizen, we do
Uncle Richie,
give that, yeah.
please, I want to ask you, how will you feel if I go out there and say, I know people do it, and say, oh, Papariano, yeah, kiniko. Do you know how we feel when we hear that? Uncle Richie, I want you to be honest.
I'll be honest, no, you know me. I've heard that many times on the dozen. I always stand up for Papariano.
But I'm asking you, how do you feel when you hear that? I want to.
Because
okay,
this is my own opinion. I wouldn't, because I feel bad. I said no, this guy hasn't done anything wrong. So
all right, sir. IT guy, how do you feel when you hear people say what they say about about Papariano and stuff?
Things like what? You mentioned
like when they say, oh, when they say all those stuff that they say about you, that you're not doing anything, like they demean your efforts, like they rubbish your, everything. So why I am here is because I don't know why IT guy, I'm not, I don't like, because I see him as an elderly person, but he keeps mentioning Yomi's name every time. The next minute he's supporting Yomi, the other minute he's calling him names. I'm so sorry. Yomi is a younger guy to him. Probably, I felt the only way we can settle this matter is maybe I should just go to Yomi right now, if I can find him, and tell him to leave justice for Mohbad for some of us. I think that will settle this matter, so that nobody will call him Ole or rubbish.
The green, please wait. Go on.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah, because I think that will make, maybe like IT guy happy. I'm not going to mention him, but because he's here, he's the one I'm addressing this to. Because the guy is trying. He can't do more than what he is doing. Everybody have their reservations for him, yes. But that does not mean, number one, this thing is common sense. He is not the one that went to his inbox. Adura came to him. We all saw it. It was 3 minutes. Then by Adura himself, he said it was 10 minutes. What does that have to do with Yomi? Because to be honest with you, I am tired of hearing Yomi. He is trying. Who then do Misha?
All right, listen.
Am I allowed to speak now? Can I speak now?
The green place where you have time. Okay, listen.
Okay, thank you.
You have addressed a very pertinent concern. Okay, you have addressed a point you find disturbing, or you think, that is not needed. That people don't need to be pulling on other people's effort whatsoever. Yeah. So we come back to the question. Sometimes we have to understand the conversation. Okay, so we can know how to be blunt and how to be true to ourselves. Being real with the way things are, the nature of things, doesn't spoil anything, right? But lying to oneself, I think it's a big problem. When you lie to yourself, at the end of the day, you end regretting and you end disappointed. Disappointed, yeah. So the question comes back. Listen, for the past 18 months, what do you know, or what have you seen, or what do you think is available that we can call an evidence? Let's even say the police are not doing the right thing. What do we have that we can call an evidence that can be used to fight for Mohbad, to say this is what really killed Mohbad? Which we can bet on, which we can just please wait. Listen, please, we're coming to it, which you can bet your money on. Let's anybody wants to bet you right now. They say $10,000. What can you bet on? For sure that Let's say for example now you see Papariano with a knife cutting someone's neck, and video recorded it, and you have the video. right? You can bet your money on it because this one is sure, clear to you, irrespective of any interpretation. Before anybody interprets it, it's clear to you. Okay, but now what do you have that is clear to you, which you can bet on as an evidence and what came about? Go on.
Okay, thank you. We have nothing at hand yet. Agreed. But we not having anything at hand, what does it have to do with mentioning Yomi's name? Yomi, like saying people shouldn't do this with him, people shouldn't support him. It's different from...
No, that's not what I'm saying. Forget about Yomi. Don't bring in Yomi now.
No, okay, all right. We don't have anything. I agree with you. We do not have anything. We do not have anything.
Can I say something, please?
Go and say, go on.
Thank you. Like the question you just asked now, let's talk from my own point of view. Like those videos, we can see that they are cutting. Those ones we are saying, most of the hosts are cutting the videos. The ones summer are
those 5 seconds video, 3 seconds.
Yes, those videos where they show the bridal jeep, where everything, what happened to this to Mohbad from the show to the house. Those small things are strong evidences. That if the police
evidence of what? Of what killed Mohbad or of who killed Mohbad?
Yeah, whatever. All joined together.
We have to separate it. We are looking for who killed Mohbad and what killed Mohbad.
Yes, now hold on.
So tell me how to get either of them.
Papariano, hold on, let me finish. Don't, because you let me forget what I want to say. Hold on, please. Right. You will correct me later, but let me finish. Now, if they can look deeply into those videos and everything that's happened, even from their statements from the coroner inquest they've been saying, from everybody's statements, if you put them all together, there are some strong evidences in them. Now, the reason why we are looking at it as if there is no evidences is because all stations settles. That word, all stations settles. So all stations settles. Now, all stations settles. Thank you. Now, all stations settles, that means they don't want to look into those aspects. Anything anybody is saying, they overlook it. They don't want to dig more, deep more harder. They don't want to go in there and see what is going on. Like when Sakuma came out that said, there is CCTV on that street. There's a shop beside Mohbad's house, isn't it? Did they go there and do the investigation? Do you know? Do I know? Of course no. Because why? All station settles is still working. Look at Oriyomi, for example. He stepped down, isn't it? Brekete is a big foundation. Look at him. He stepped down as well. Didn't you ask yourself something is going on? All stations settled is still rolling.
And why do you think your meat is not affected by the same thing?
Hold on now, Pariano. I'm not saying your me is not. In as much the station continue rolling, they will not.